Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking for space, it's Tomlinson. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo, trying to impose their will with the run. Jumped on top of the pile.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dante Moore. Plucks it out of the air. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. New set of downs after the completion.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. He's
running free down the middle. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Roll into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Got a paw on it near the goal line.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. Got enough for the first. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll power it inside with the fullback.
And the fullbacks, you know, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back, but occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it.
Here's a little room there. Knocked out of bounds. After a good gain on that one, they'll spot it at the 43.
And the fullback, this takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the fullback. Powers through the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
3rd and 6 yards to go. He wants to change this route. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
Fullback's got it. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Hey, let the big shoulder pads, full face mask guy get a little love back there.
No doubt. That guy blocks his tail off all the way down the field most of the time. Never gets any reward. Throw that dog a bone. I love it.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Using his legs, it's Tomlinson. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. Right back to the well. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. On the move. He breaks a tackle. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, more. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to the fullback. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. This defense had its work cut out for them. When a guy can get out of the pocket like that, it'll be 4th and inches.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Give to the fullback. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th downs.
Upstairs to make the catch. In the plus territory, they stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack.
What a throw on 1st down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. The run inside. It's Tomlinson. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he'll be brought down, and he has them set up with a 1st and goal as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Hey, 89-19 fireball! 89-19 fireball! Go!
With the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. The give to the fullback. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly.
Might have a chance. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Run it with the fullback. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. Quickly out to the tight end. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Moore. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. It is perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tomlinson. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Shakes off the defender. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff to the fullback. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The big fullback's got it. Still on his feet at the 40. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. Inside the... And he scores! Touchdown, Oregon!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. He goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line, and just spectacular work from the return unit on that one. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Here's more to throw. That's reeled in. It's Tomlinson. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Using his legs, it's Tomlinson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shift. Western. Where did he go?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing more. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado.
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. He'll pull it down and run. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the big fullback. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Sticks it in his belly. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, it's 1st and 5 for the offense. Give to the big fullback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. The give to the fullback. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Fullback's got it. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And the thing I like about giving it to the fullback right away, it hits downhill right now. Very little chance for a ball handling mishap. No fumbles. He secures the football, wraps it up, falls forward, and usually gets positive yards.
They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Hey, 3rd down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, 4th down coming.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. More to throw for it on 4th down. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Running inside, it's Tomlinson. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Dante Moore. Got his man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Sweep.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. Gets away. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
Ready. 18. Jet. Booster, booster. Go, go.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll go to the fullback. Maybe some room here.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. He might want another play. Give to the fullback. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. Give to the fullback. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one.